Hi guys, my name is Noni Matikela. Welcome to the Noni M podcast. Today we are talking about Patricia Mashale and her Facebook page because there is a lot of interesting things that are happening there. Same post that we spoke about regarding the post that she did regarding an article that was posted back in 2014 on the 27th or 28th on the 28th of October. A few days, yes, second day, because yeah, it was the second day, third day, said when after Senzo Mewa had passed on. Now there is in that same situation of that poster that she posted something, right, and then she had go on a long run, a very heated argument. If you ask me, let me drink water. Sorry about that. I needed a month. If you ask me, she had a very heated argument there with, and the people were supporting Patricia a lot. And she was speaking to this account that is calling itself Silo Twala. So we assume it's Silo Junior, right? However, the things that have been, that are said, they sound like someone that we know. And I'm not mentioning anybody's name. They sound like things that we've read. It's things that were said by someone that we know. That person speaks like exactly like this Silo. This Silo Twala. So the one thing that they must also do, please, Silo Junior, you need to say SJ. So there is Silo Junior, there is Silo Senior. So we need SS, that's Silo Senior. SJ, Silo Junior, please, so that we do not get confused there. All right. Before we talk about the second part of what was going on in that page of Patricia Mashale, guys, please make sure you do not forget to engage. Make sure that you engage. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, comment. And please do it all the time. Just when you enter, so that helps a lot with the channel. So we had another person who was busy, just like Usilo was busy, but this one did not take long to break off. So this name is Ghost Winning Tips. This account there by Facebook is Ghost Winning Tips. This is how they responded to what Patricia posted. That info was incorrect though, and the Daily Sun is known for such. Known by who? By who? Longwe appeared on ETV News a day after in the incident. I have a footage of what I'm saying on YouTube. In fact, ETV still has it on YouTube. Longwe appeared at the Kumalo yard with police walking without any sign of distress. No report of him being shot. I remember that vividly a day after Senzo was killed. I also remember the Ngashes or the Kumalo neighbors were also on the same news talking about people who ran toward the park and crime around that area. At what point was in hospital recovering? That's what don't make sense. Okay. Before I read, because Patricia responded and other people too responded. Before I read the other responses, who goes to Winning Tips? I'm not saying anything now. I don't know. I was not in Fosloras back in 2014. Okay, I was not in Fosloras. But what I'm trying to understand, don't people walk long distances after being shot when they got a shot, a very strong medication, when they get an injection of some? I'm not saying that's what happened. Don't they go long without feeling anything? They do. So please, please, please. And then Patricia responded, I'll rather believe Daily Sun over Gininda Longwe and everyone who is in that house. Why did Longwe never challenge that news article? You can challenge it all you want, but until Longwe challenges it, I will believe Daily Sun. And then someone said, leave them, Mamzo. And then Ghost Winning Tips says, believe ETV. And then someone else was like, Ghost Winning Tips, dude, please stop confusing yourself, please. 2014, Mr. Mgomezulu was in court. And then Ghost Winning was like, Haibo Hebana. I'm talking about the clip I have just posted. You you've edited your replies and added 2014. That video clip of Longwe was shot by ETV in 2014, a day after the incident. On YouTube, the post is about Mgomezulu claims in October 15 last year, but is also shows a video clip from 2014. You did not go and watch the clip on YouTube like I told you. That is why you are confusing yourself. Longwe was not in hospital recovering. He was actually going up and down the police station being questioned. They also went to the Khumalo house, as you can see on the clip. And then this person asked Ghost Twinning, if I edited, why did you delete that video? And then Patricia comes in and responds, I believe what I want, and you also believe what you want. As I said earlier, I believe Daily Sun anytime over Longwe Gininda and the people who were in the house. If you are willing to put your head on the block for them, it's really fine with me. I'm also putting my head on the block for what I believe in. You have stated that the statement of Daily Sun is incorrect. Do you have evidence that it's incorrect? Have you ever seen Longwe's uncle and Longwe's ankle? And if it is indeed has a scar, I have spoken to doctor's surgery, and they informed me that Longwe was treated on an ankle injury. So I'm talking on good authority. I bet if the defense would subpoena Longwe and ask him to show us his ankle, there will be a scar. Remember, the defense must still challenge the state's evidence, so they have leeway. Silo Twala came in again, and I thought we were done with him. And then he says, Longwe has no time to challenge haters because haters will never challenge the perception they believe in. Hold on a sec. Why are people who want justice for Senzo being called haters? Hey, South Africa. Why is Silo calling them haters? Who did we hear saying haters before this account? I'm just saying, guys, think hard, think long before you respond. Who did we hear saying haters? We know someone who uses these things, but get the account belongs to Silo. If which Silo, I don't know. It says Silo. So I don't know whether it's senior or junior, I don't know. But this person keeps on referring to Longwe as the brother. So I assume it's Silo Junior. And then someone says, and even Patricia Mashele, and even there, Pet, you are talking with Chico or Gininda right now. He always opposing very big when someone talking about Longwe. He knows everything about what was happening in that day, and even in the house, these and Lazelgam bastards. Yeah, these bastards. And then Patricia says, Silo, it's not about haters. You hate the truth. Longwe was in that house, and we will keep on challenging him until he tells the truth, the world the truth. Why can't you allow him to speak for himself? We, haters, are seeking justice for Senzo Mbiu. Clearly you don't. What are you protecting? The truth shall set everyone free. We will not stop until the truth has been revealed, even if you create few names for us. And then someone said, Silo Twala, so you and your father trying to cover up Longwe, shame on you guys. As from now on, we are going forward and it's time for the truth. You can bully the water. You can buy the water. You can buy the truth. Okay, wait. It's time for the truth. You can buy the still water and drink it. Okay. And then Ghost Winnings comes and say, Patricia, I'm one of your biggest followers, Sisi, but when it comes to the Senzo Meyiwa case, I disagree with you because most of the evidence suggests there were in fact intruders. I love the Meyiwas too, but also disagree with them when they say the shooter was someone inside the house and Long was shot by mistake. A pathologist came to court and told us the gun was pressed against Senzo's chest when the fatal shots. The evidence of ballistic analysts also suggested that the first shot hit the floor. Those who were in the house, by their own accounts, ran away after that first shot, leaving Senzo and the shooter behind. This means they did not see how Senzo was shot to even call it a mistake. Number 3, the multiple shots, why the shooter kept firing if this was a mistake. Number 4, the neighbors' accounts, the people who were in the house say the assailant who had a gun had dreadlocks. The neighbors also saw someone with dreadlocks. Makaleni saw from the Kumalo yard running, carrying what looked like a firearm. That's corroboration right there. The people who were there gave us a clue. Longwe didn't have dreadlocks. Who were the people who ran towards the park? It is insane that Zandi and Mtoko would immediately protect a person who brought a firearm to kill them. It doesn't make sense. The entire conspiracy to protect Longwe doesn't make sense. Even the judges are being accused of covering up for Longwe. Some of these guys didn't even know Senzo to hate him that way. A conspiracy can't work with a lot of people because one of them will talk. Some people can't keep secrets. People, or especially for this long, it's 11 years now. Hi, Bo, this ghost person. Hey, yo, I and then someone responds and says, your ghost winning point of corrections. Nobody says Longwe was shot by mistake. You came out with the truth and you quickly change again on what you say when I suka, and then just stick on your lane. You will be revealed. Okay, don't cover and lie too much. Silo came through and said the gun that shot and killed Senzo was found, period. Haters, you like it or not. The gun was found and that will never change. Sibonga uNkulunkulu isibhamba sitholile Satan indeed. And then Silo says again, Aibo, which case are you following? It's a gun that shot and killed Senzo, and the owner of the gun is one of the 5 suspects. My father-in-law are not amongst the suspects. Isibhamba sitholile amapolisa akujiki niyathanda nithandi Senzo will get justice. This is where it's interesting because these people are sure about the firearm situation. They forget about the other issues that include the firearm situation. Umangena told the court that the firearm bag was opened. It was on an open bag, open sealed. Yeah, I remember Obaloy trying to say it means transparent, and Umangena was like, open. Yeah, it was opened. It was not sealed. The seal was opened. So they forget to put it. That evidence is very much tainted. So we can't be sure it's the right firearm. We can't. We can't be sure if it's the right firearm. We can't. Imagine if they take it to SCA and then SA is like, let's test this firearm quickly. And then it gets tested. And then something else pops out. No, it's not even the same firearm because this firearm does not match any other case. Or it matches cases whereby Mthobisi was in prison already. Then what? Because that will mean they are saying it's that firearm. Now Mthobisi is serving for a crime that he did not do. Then that will mean for both cases he must walk away. That's the danger of the entire situation. And then Usilo again says, Hyper, which case are you following? It's a gun that shot and killed Senzo, and the owner of the gun is one of their. Senzo will get justice. And then Patricia Uti, what else are you smoking besides Nyaupe? And then she says also to Ghost Winning, believe everything you said here. If it makes you sleep better at night, just don't expect me to believe it too. Listen, people were smoking this one. And then Patricia went, okay, Ghost Winning comes back and says, even if you can take that article from Daily Sun to court with you, it won't help. They want real evidence, not some hearsay. That video clip of Ulongwe in the Kumalo house a day after Senzo died is better and stronger evidence than the Daily Sun article. And then Patricia comes back to say, it seems like, Ghost Winning, it seems like you actually want to force me to believe what you believe. You can say whatever you want in whichever way you want to say it, but please do not expect me to believe it. How do you know it is hearsay? Did the Daily Sun reporter interview you? We have been fed hearsay by Gininda in that court, and we are expected to believe that. You are really sounding desperate now. Please rest. You will never convince me. Go try like somewhere else. And that is how it was going down for 2 days. That Sunday night, Monday, and Tuesday. It was going down. It was going down like nobody's business, Kesan. So I just wanted to share with you, people are willing to do whatever they can regarding the Senzo Meyiwa case when they are protecting the situation. But one thing that tops it out for me is that it sounds like both winning account and the Silo account, so it's the same person that is typing there. That's what I'm sensing. It sounds like it's the same person that is typing there. And if that is the case, then we have a situation, because that same person, sounds like it's one person, and that person, that one person, we all know who it is. We all know who that is. And that's all I'm willing to say. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I want to hear your views. Who do you think is the person behind the Silo Twala account and the Ghost Winning account? Who do you think? Let's talk in the comment section. I want to hear your views. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.